Hello, everyone. This is Kiran, part of Rialtes Technologies, a global technology consulting firm that partners with SAP and Salesforce to bring together customer experience and technology across multiple verticals. With offices spread over 5 countries, we offer implementation, consulting, development and design, and post-go-live support for our customers globally. In today's session, my colleague Rohit, who heads the TOSCA automation testing practice with over 8 years plus of experience across Salesforce, SAP, Workday, as well as mobile and API testing environments, will be leading our discussion across. So, Rohit, all over to you.
Thanks, Kiran. Thank you for this wonderful introduction. Let's begin with the first. Hello, everyone. I'm truly grateful to be here with you all today. Today, I will be sharing the valuable insights of Salesforce automation using TOSCA. In the next 30 minutes, we will explore various aspects of Salesforce automation using Tricentis TOSCA. Our agenda includes what is Tricentis TOSCA. Then we will see the platform and the enterprise application support. Then how the model-based test automation works in the Tricentis TOSCA. Then we will see the Salesforce automation with the Tricentis TOSCA. Then some benefits. Then we'll see the example use case and the TOSCA demo, and at last the Q&A. So what is Tricentis TOSCA? Tricentis TOSCA is a test automation tool that enables users to streamline their software testing processes and reduce their test lifecycle and improve the quality of their software releases. It offers a model-based approach to testing and risk-based testing methodology and integration with the various tools and technology. Additionally, it provides a comprehensive test data management and test case design and the reporting feature. TOSCA also stands for the topology and orchestration specification for cloud application. Let's move to the next slide. So TOSCA supports the multiple platform, which is browser, desktop, database, APIs, mobile, and web. TOSCA is very powerful technology that offers a comprehensive support. TOSCA provides the tools and the resources you need to create a robust and the reliable software solution that meet the needs of our user. Let's see the enterprise application TOSCA supports. TOSCA supports 160 plus technologies and the enterprise application to help you to plan, build, stabilize, and execute resilient end-to-end test automation. In TOSCA, the test case section where we can integrate the different kinds of enterprise application into this one single test case, and we can run that end-to-end test automation for that. Whether you are the seasoned developer or just starting out, TOSCA is essential tool for the building the modern and high performance software application that delivers a real value to the user. Let's see now how the model-based test automation. Model-based test automation is the testing approach, which is like creating the model out of scanning the thing, and then it will describe the functional aspect of the system under test. Instead of coding, just test automation framework, you rapidly scan the application using UI or the APIs, then create the business readable automation model. TOSCA models are like the puzzle pieces that you can combine and reuse across the test. In Tricentis TOSCA, so Model-based test automation works like we just need to scan the application in the module section, then we can just simply drag and drop into the test case section. In the test case section, we can just simply enter the data and just run our test case from the scratch book. And once our test case is developed properly, then we can run the same test case from the execution list. That is that much simple. Let's see now how the Salesforce automation with the Tricentis TOSCA works. Salesforce automation with Tricentis TOSCA refers to the process of automating the testing for the custom application, the standard application, and the lightning application, classic application. An organization can increase the efficiency and the accuracy of their testing processes and reduce the time and effort required for the testing and improve the quality of their Salesforce application. Now let's see the point wise how we can do the things. Create a model-based test suite. Design a comprehensive test suite. The Tricentis TOSCA represent a relevant Salesforce object as well as the workflows that we need to capture in the module section, and same we can reuse in the test case section using the libraries, which one of the feature to reuse the test case, the test steps into the test cases. Then prioritize the test using risk-based testing. Utilize Tricentis TOSCA risk-based methodology, which is the requirement section. There we can prioritize our test based on the impact and likelihood of failure. This allows us to focus on high risk areas and allocate their testing resources effectively. Configure test data management. TOSCA supports the internal and the external test data management, which we can get or retrieve or use the data from the Excel sheets, from the external sources or the database or from the APIs. Also, TOSCA has one TDM system, test data management system, which comes up with the TOSCA server installation, as well as in the internally, TOSCA has the test case design section where we can do our test data preparation over there. Integrate with the Salesforce APIs. Once we integrated with the Salesforce APIs to automate, and then we can retrieve and updates that will be very easy over there. This enables you to interact with the Salesforce object and perform action with the creating the records, updating the fields, and querying the data. Run test in parallel and across multiple environments, in which TOSCA supports the parallel execution with the help of distributed execution, in which it is having the internal functionality, and also TOSCA support the CI/CD tools like Jenkins, Bamboo, Azure, which with the help of that also we can trigger our automation on the nightly basis and all those stuff. Then analyze test result with the reporting analytics. TOSCA, it is having the internal inbuilt reporting feature, which helps us to analyze the test result as well as the reporting thing. It is having the two kinds of reports, which is one report section which is available, as well as there is a one reporting function which we can enable in the from the setting that is called DocuSnapper, that we can see it later in the demo. Let's move to the next slide. We are going to see now here some benefits. Faster testing. With Tricentis TOSCA model-based testing approach and risk-based methodology, organization can create and execute test faster and more efficiently, reducing the overall testing time, improved accuracy. By automating the testing process, an organization can eliminate the risk of human error, ensure the greater accuracy and the testing results. Better test coverage. Organization can create the test suite that cover a broader range of scenarios, ensure that all the critical aspects of the Salesforce application are tested. Increase efficiency. With the help of integration of Salesforce APIs that allows automated data retrieval, update, reducing and need of manual data entry, which be eliminated and increasing the overall testing efficiency. Real-time reporting. With the built-in reporting and the analytics feature, organization can monitor testing progresses and real-time and make informed decision about the testing priorities and resource allocation. Cost saving. By reducing the testing life cycle as well as the effort required for the testing, organization can realize the significant cost saving in the software development processes. Let's move to the next slide, which is the example use case. Here I'm using the reward process. So for the reward process, I'm using this table for the verification of how we are providing the reward to the customer. So in which you can see the product type, the purchase quantity, the reward tier, then the bronze, the silver, and the gold, which is the tier we have available. Here I have taken the two product example like type A and the type B. If you can see that there are some multiple conditions are here. In the type A, if the purchase quantity is 1 to 9, then in the bronze tier, it will give the $10 reward, in the silver 15, in the gold 20. So these all the conditions all are covered in the verification scenarios, which I'm going to show you later. So this is the process that we have automated throughout the system for making the reward process easier to understand or test the thing. So which is like precondition, or we are going to log in into the Salesforce. Then in the process, we are going to go to the product section. There we are going to capture the product name as well as the amount which needs to be there for the product. Then we will move to the account section. In the account section, we are capturing the account name as well as the tier, which will be given as per the purchase order history data, the historical data. In the purchase order, we are creating the purchase order, and then we will go to the claim reward section. There we are going to just create the new claim with the help of the captured data, and we are going to verify all those stuff in it with all these conditions also. We are verifying that I'm going to show you later in the demo. And then after the post condition, we are going to just log out the Salesforce application, and that's it. We are done. Now let's move to the Tosca demo. Let me share my screen. So this is the Tosca which we are having. So for this, this is the test case section. This is the execution section. Just a minute. Yeah, there was some. So this is the test case section. Here we need to write our test case as I told you in the presentation. Then in the test case design section, we are writing the data which needs to be done. In the module section, we capture the details which we need to communicate with the application. Let's run the test case first from the execution list. Then I will explain what we have done and what randomly we can do the things. So here in the precondition, like we are going to log in into the application. Then, as I said in the process, it will navigate to the product section. In the product section, it will navigate to the product type A, and it will capture the details of the product type A and the reward amount to be given, that is 25. Then in the account section, then it will move to the, we are just giving the random account name. Then it will move to the details section. In the details section, it will capture the account name as well as the tier. So the tier decides the tier, and the quantity decides the how much reward it will be given to the customer. Then after that, it will move to the purchase order section. Here it will create some history for the data, historical data, to test whether the claim, how much claim we need to give or what. So if you are see that the PO number, then the account, all these things are randomly entered as, but account and the product type and the that will be captured from the last things like product or the account. And how we have done that I'm going to show you later, means once this execution is done. Now it will move to the claim rewards and just simply create the new claim with the new claim name, and then it will verify the things as per the table which I had shown into the slides. So here, if you can see that there are number of rewards are there, which we have ran the applications and created so many records. Now in the reward, it is creating the new rewards, and if you can see the quantity and the things that is all randomly entered. Now once it is submitted, so it is going to verify the all the details, which is with the tier, then the discount amount and the final amount. All these things are going to be verified, and then once it is done, it will finish the testing and it will close the browser. So this is what it is. So I'm going to just stop the execution to just directly jump onto the how we have done the test case and all the stuff. So if you can see that it will generate the result in the DocuSnapper, as I told you before. So in the DocuSnapper, it will capture each and every moment that we have done for the test case. So it is the Word document which will create, and it will generate all the results which will in place. So for the entering the data and then navigating to the system, then all those steps will be captured. Let's see now the section wise. So here, when I aborted the test case, that's why it is showing it is failed, because it was taking some time. So this was the previous result, and it will capture all the details when we ran the test case and how much time it takes, and all those steps it will be there in the execution section, and it captures the execution logs, which will be helpful for that. Yes, we have done the automation and all those steps. In the test case section, if you can see that, so we are created some folder structure which provided by the Tosca, that is the some aspects are there. So it is the standard module which Tosca already provided, which is for the opening the URL and all those stuff. Then we have captured the login URL thing. Then in the process, as I said, we are just capturing the product by using the buffer. for capturing the thing, they are having the buffer thing for the action mode. And then we can see here, they are buffering the account name and the reward. Then for the random, it is entering the randomly PO number. For the random 9 number will be entered. Every time the new PO number will be created. Then it will generate the quantity in between 5 to 20 for the data purpose, and it could be anything. Means we are not entering a hard coded thing and all those stuff. And in the claim rewards, as I showed you, told you before, so in the claim rewards, so we are verifying each and everything. Means like the what exactly the gold thing is there, then then the other conditions, like if 1 to 9 is there, if 20 is there, or it is more than that. So we are capturing each and everything here for that, I think. And also one more thing is like, so when we are capturing any Salesforce module or anything, so if you can see that the page titles are always dynamic. So handling those things, so Tosca supports the they are having the one function called title, the regex module. So using the regular expression, they 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 handle those dynamic pages. So those are the things are there. So I think I'm done from my demo side. Over to you, Kiran.
Thank you, Rohit. This was very interesting. Never knew testing could be so much fun. So now we are open for questions. Team, please feel free. Share your questions across. So as we are getting questions across, Rohit, let me start off with the first one. When we are implementing TOSCA for Salesforce automation, what is the type of improvements that we can look forward to in terms of project timelines?
So for that, we can see the significant amount of the Tosca can help us for the timeline purpose when we are doing the manual testing and all those stuff. So that time it will take the huge amount of time, but I can say with the help of Tosca and the all the test suite and all those stuff, we can just simply reduce that timeline up to the 40% to 30%, 30 to 40%. That I would say,
Wow.
and that will really helpful.
Wow, 30 to 40%. That's a lot of efforts. Great. Can you provide an example of how to create a reusable test module in Tricentis TOSCA for a common Salesforce functionality?
So if I can say, in the Tosca, so there is a one library function, library module is there, in which we are going to create the reusable test step block, and using that we can reuse across the project, as well as if you want to use that thing, same thing into the other projects, that also we can do that. Here we just need to provide the business parameter and the test step. Those are things to be there, and we can just simply reuse across here. So that is the thing.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
So I'll just move to the next question. How is it locating and interacting with DOM elements?
So in the Tosca, so there were multiple things, means multiple things when we are scanning the module. So there is having some, we can communicate with the Tosca, means communicate with the locators or the DOM using the locators. So in the Tosca, it called as an properties. If you can see here, so these are all the properties, the module properties. So these are the module properties. Then it captures as an, if it is a table, then it comes into the this symbol, or if it is some other labels, so label comes into the these things. And about the capturing the thing, so it is having the properties. By using the properties we can do that, by using the anchor, by using the indexes also. If anything is not working, then we will go with the images as well. So also Tosca is having one self-healing feature. If one thing is not working, then it will directly move to the next thing, and it will be going to work upon that. So that is the thing.
Great. We'll take one more question since we are close to the top of the hour. What are the ways we can use multiple browsers in Tosca for the same test case?
Yeah. So Tosca supports the cross-browser testing using the test configuration parameter. In the execution list, we can just simply specify the browser, the different browser name, and we can create the different test event. In that way, we can run our all the test cases in the parallel execution. If let's say I make it for the one system for the Chrome and one for the Safari and one for the Firefox. So that will run across all the way. Just we need to set here the browser and then the parameter, what we need to run. Just we need to set the different test events.
Wonderful. Can one last question, Rohit? Can we do email automation using Tosca?
Yes. So Tosca is really very powerful tool. So which is having a lot of functionality. It is already provided for the email automating for the email engine. If we want to automate, let's say if we want to automate our Outlook, it is having the Outlook engine, and it provides that thing inside the standard module itself. Means Tosca, it is the inbuilt package that we can use for that.
Wonderful. Great to know that.
Yeah.
So in case, thank you, audience, for being a great and very patient audience, as well as an interactive one, sharing your questions. Please do feel free. I would encourage you to drop any other queries or information that you need at sales@rialtes.com, and our team will be more than happy to come back and interact with you to take this forward. Look forward to having a great day, all of you. Have a wonderful one. Catch up with you guys soon till we catch up on our next session. Thanks a ton. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, everyone.